Residents of Maikwalla community in Igabi local government area of Kaduna State are finding it difficult to understand why they have been without basic infrastructure such as schools, hospitals, despite their nearness to the state capital. Now, this has resulted in high mortality and illiteracy rates. They appeal to the state government to intervene in their situation by constructing a bridge over the Kaduna River and a link road so as to connect them to the state capital and other communities in the area. Well-paved roads with street lights and other necessary facilities are common sight within the city center of Kaduna State. However, less than 5 kilometers away is Maikwalla community in Igabi local government area. Here, the story is different. The largely agrarian community reeks of deprivation and sheer neglect. Although it is located within Kaduna, the state capital, you have to travel by water to get there. Means the canoe operators have taken advantage of.
Gaskiya muna da samun rufin asiri bakin gwargwado. Kuma sa'annan still bayan ga rufin asiri ga kanmu. Ga al'umma haka irin student 'yan makaranta ɗalibai.
We have been in this business for over 20 years. I inherited it from my father, and it is through this business we fend for our families. And on the other hand, we used to convey students, sick persons, and pregnant women to the hospital. The reason is because we don't have any hospital in this area. Our challenge is lack of hospital and flooding. During rainy season, it is usually difficult for us to move people from here. We call on the government to look into our matter.
A bridge across the river would solve most of their problems, but how feasible that is certainly is a matter of concern for the people. For over 100 years of its existence, residents of the community have barely had the opportunity of living a qualitative life, as whatever is needed to make that possible appears to have continuously eluded them for reasons they can't explain. Although they are surrounded by water, the community lacks potable water. Roads are practically non-existent, and electricity supply is a luxury they can't afford.
It has been in existence almost 150 years back. It is among the oldest villages of Kaduna State. And then up to now, we don't have anything in terms of dividends of democracies. We have never entertained any dividends of democracy since during the Kaduna administrations. We have no schools, no secondary school, even primary school. It is now only one of our chairman local government, Judge Jabir, come and renovated it. And then we don't have hospital. The road network, we don't have it. In terms of and then the major challenges we are facing is about the issues of lack of hospitals. And then, as you see here, a day back, 3 days back, there is one woman, she gave birth in the canoe. Almost four double twins. He delivered in this. Why? Because we don't have hospitals. We lost a lot of lives, most especially the women. On the river, they used to lose their life because as you see, the canoe is a local canoe. It is used to capsize as a result of increasement of the water during rainy season, most especially August, September. And then we have been calling for the government, most especially the agency, the NEMA, the SEMA, to come for our aid. But out now, we don't know what is happening.
This primary school is the only one in the community built through self-help. The classrooms are barely enough for the pupils, a trigger for the high illiteracy rate in Maikwalla. Majority of the out-of-school young boys now engage in sand dredging for survival. while those who are determined to acquire education go the extra miles. In the absence of primary healthcare facilities, antenatal care and baby delivery are also major challenges. 30-year-old ZAINAB KABIRU recently gave birth to a set of quadruplets after a prolonged labor at home. This is because she could not stand the rigor of being taken to the hospital in the city center by canoe. She lost 2 of the babies few days after delivery due to postnatal complications.
When I got pregnant, there wasn't any accessible hospital, and the one close to us, we had to use boats to get there. But because of my condition, I was unable to go to the hospital till the time I was due for delivery, and I gave birth at home. It was a difficult moment for me. While I was pregnant, I didn't take the medication prescribed for pregnant women, and it is the reason my baby is not healthy. The government should please come to our aid and provide us with a healthcare center.
As the state government intensifies its urban renewal project in other metropolitan local government areas through the State Road Agency, will Maikwalla and other such communities be given attention? What is the scope of these projects?
It is expected that by the year 2020 to 2015, the population of Kaduna metropolis will increase to about 10 million people residing in 4 local governments. That's Kaduna North, Kaduna South, Igabi, and Chukwu. So with the increase of the population, we are expected that there will be challenges when we get to 2015, such as transportation, health, water, and what have you. So the government felt that we don't have to wait until that year comes. There should be a solution to this. So the urban renewal project comes into being, whereby the roads will be constructed under transportation sector, which will open up Kaduna from north to south, east to west. It's part of the urban renewal. So it touches all the local government within the metropolis, not one side.
Pending the much needed intervention from government, residents of Maikwalla community will continue to hope that someday the dividends of democracy will blow their way some pleasant experience.